What's going on, everybody? It's another week of the Weekly Whistle podcast. I'm Bill. Of course, that's Marcus, and that is Dom. And we're here talking all things NFL. No filter, no flags. Let's go, fellas. The Super Bowl. Who wants to start off talking about that game? First of all, let me ask you this. I heard a lot of people say the game was terrible. Did you enjoy the game? Anybody?
For me, for a defensive minded person, I enjoy defensive games. Not necessarily a 0-0 type game, but I do enjoy watching something that I don't have to worry about every single play is like, a 50-yard run and 40-yard pass, that kind of thing, because it's already a passing league now. So everything is
Mm-hmm.
already, high in intensity, constant going, clock's not stopping, that kind of thing. So it was nice to have it slowed down and played at a moderate rate. It got a little interesting, I guess, at some degree, but it was like a field goal show for the longest
Uh,
time. That's kind of a letdown, but
yeah. Record-breaking field goal show. Dom?
Um, I agree with Marcus. If you're a big fan of defense, you would have probably loved this game. This was definitely a defensive matchup against two really good defenses. Um, and you mind if I go off topic a little bit here? Talk
What's
about
up?
okay. Talking about defenses while we're on the topic, if the Patriots would have won, that Super Bowl MVP would have been going home to Christian Gonzalez.
oh,
If it
absolutely.
didn't, who else was you going to pick?
I mean, no one. I mean, Drake May looked awful.
All he did was make his stock go up. His next contract is going to be a massive one because Gonzalez was shutting down everybody he stepped in front of.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Back to what I was saying though. I mean, yeah, how could you not? I mean, we knew that coming into this game, it was going to be between two defensive teams. The Patriots with a really good secondary and the Seahawks with a really good uh running defense. And we knew coming into this game as well that New England was going to try their hardest to run with Travion Henderson and Ramondre Stevenson in that backfield. And Seattle's plan was have Kenneth Walker run all over that Patriot defense. And what did they do? They had him do just that, and have him win Super Bowl MVP. And Sam Darnold is no longer seeing ghosts, which is beautiful.
For him, for him,
Yeah.
not necessarily for the other four quarterbacks that went out in that first round.
Yeah.
Lamar.
Yeah,
No, he
Lamar
didn't
should
make
just
it to
never
go
been
to the
dropped
out
out,
in the
but
first round.
right.
Um, so yeah, Christian Gonzalez definitely, I think, would have taken the MVP if the Patriots won. I don't know who else you give it to. Um, Walker was 90% of their offense, but Patriots knew that and couldn't do nothing about it. I think one drive he had 27-yard run and then like a 30-yard run right after that. Like, I mean, they were trying. Um, it was a good game though. I like a defensive game. I like a special teams game. If special teams would have scored a touchdown, I would have been okay with that because just that excitement of it. I love that kind of game. Like Marcus said, I'm not one of those people that like seeing a 38-42 game.
Right.
Every time you turn around, somebody's scoring. You're like, oh, hey, they scored again. Oh, look, they scored one more time. 9-0 going into halftime. I was dialed in.
Yeah, right. Absolutely. And I feel like if it is one of those games where it is a high scoring, it's similar to who was it, the Rams and Chiefs. I remember when I think it was Sunday night or Monday Night Football, probably 3, 4 years ago. Whatever that score was, Aaron Donald was still there, and it was like 45-54 or something like that.
51-54.
Yeah, they
And that
broke the
game was
record, I think.
crazy. Yeah, that game was wild. Whatever, so be it. Those type of things happen, but it wasn't like all just some poor coverage type play. It was, wow, I got hit, got lit up, dropped the ball, and someone ran it back. I don't mind those type of games, but
Right.
anything more than that, like I said, it just kind of just, I don't know,
I
waters it
mean,
down for me.
if you look at the stats, so I'm looking at them, 335 total yards for the Seahawks, 331 for the Patriots. That's a 4 yard difference. First downs, 20 to 18. Penalties, 4 to 3. You know what I mean? Third downs. Patriots actually had more third down conversions than the Seahawks by 2, which is a weird stat. No fourth downs. Seahawks was 1 for 4 in the red zone. Patriots was 1 for 1. Time of possession was close. 3 turnovers. That was your
Yes.
difference maker.
Yeah, you don't win games, not in the NFL like that.
No,
And not on a regular basis. There's just no way.
and not against a. I haven't. You know me. I watch a lot of red zone. I don't want to miss anything. So I'm always watching the
Are they
red zone.
sponsoring? Are they sponsoring today?
No, I wish they was. That'd be awesome. Um, but I don't. Every Sunday, that's what I do. Even if the Steelers are playing, that's my team. I'd rather watch the red zone and not miss anything than to watch one game. Never
7
sat down and
hours of
just.
football.
Yeah, it's not commercial free anymore. That's kind of crazy. Um,
Got to pay the bills.
yeah, didn't watch a lot of Seahawks games per se, like straight up Seahawk games. Man, they are way better than I thought. When I said last week and the week before, Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. Patriots are going to win the Super Bowl. If I would have seen maybe 1 or 2 more Seahawks games, I probably would have said Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Because every facet of the game, they were just better. Offense, defense, special teams, they were just, man, they're good.
And that's kind of what I assumed was going to happen too, specifically because Denver wasn't going to be there. I felt like Denver had a better they had a better scheme fit, or should I say matchup than the Patriots did, but clearly that didn't work out. That's a shame. My mom's a Denver fan, and she was hurt.
I
She was hurt.
The way that game played out, I think Bo Nix was the difference maker of that game.
Yeah, yeah.
If he played, they probably went to the Super Bowl. And they probably would have gave Seattle, I would think,
Better run for
probably,
their money.
yeah, a
Right.
little bit more of a run for the money because their defense was just as good, but their offense was tricky. Sean Payton's smart. So
Right.
I think the Broncos would have gave them at least a little bit of a run for their money. I guess I'm the only one who decided to do my mock draft this week.
No, no. I did mine.
Oh, okay. Do you have
Yeah, yeah, I did my job.
yours?
That's the other guy, that other one.
Do you have it? Like, can you send it to me, or you just have it on like
I just have it, but I mean, I can send it to you though if you want.
you want to just send me the link
Hold on a second.
just so I can pull yours up? I probably should have thought about that ahead of time. My bad.
Let's see where we at. Where we at?
I just want to be able to show it on screen as we're going through it. Mine, I don't know about you guys. Well, you, since Dom didn't do it, but it was his idea. Uh,
Listen, it's been a long week, okay?
I even did a couple trades in mine just to try to make it
Did you?
interesting. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Listen,
got
before we started the podcast and y'all reminded me, I did do one trade, and I think that's the only trade I'm gonna make.
I got 2. And oddly enough, I have the Browns in one and the Steelers in one. Not with each other, but
Oh,
Yeah, that wouldn't work. All right, we got here it is. I don't know if I can
or
just
can you just hit
copy
share
that.
screen? We'll let you share your
Yeah, let me
screen.
see if I can do
no, we don't want to see this dude's screen.
that. Not me.
I just visually would rather have it.
Where we at up here? View. Oh wait, I probably got big sizes, huh? Share.
Guys, don't be scared if you see a Lamar Jackson as his wallpaper.
Oh, I would never do such a thing. What are you talking about? All right, so we're let's go with the full
There we go.
results.
All right.
You can't see all
Whoa.
that. Yeah,
Wow. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
You got the
I
Jets making the move of the century? You really think that's what they're going to jump on?
I feel like
Uh,
well, Carnell Tate, I believe, is the best receiver in the draft, hands down.
Oh,
Uh,
1000%.
so I mean, to have that on your team, first off, is amazing. I don't know, like their defense doesn't really scream help for first round help. They definitely need a quarterback. That's the biggest issue, but I think they'll address that off season. I don't know who they're going to pick up, but that's the route I went with it. And I didn't put a lot of thought behind most of this just because there's so many things that are still not seen yet. We don't know anybody's 40 times in their
Yeah.
combine scores,
Let
different
me
things
look
like that.
here. Let me see what we
which is
Um,
in
got.
like 2 weeks, by the way. It's
right,
crazy.
We got,
right.
let's see. Ooh, you got the Giants taking Love?
Yeah.
Wow. You
Because
think
I think
it's,
Harbaugh wants that.
that does make sense, actually.
Can we go down to pick 21, please, to look at Bill's team?
Ty Simpson, really?
Yeah, man.
Well,
Well, have they even announced anything with Rogers yet?
He's
uh,
he's coming back.
He
very,
is
very good possibility he's coming back.
strong possibility,
Yes.
right? So he's coming back. Cool, whatever. So, even though it's Aaron Rodgers, I wouldn't put my money completely down on that because of who he is.
My thing with that is why do we have Will Howard if we're not going to use him?
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's something there that they're just not discussing, or they know. Maybe he's just not that guy like we try to believe he is. I don't believe he is anyway because he went to Ohio State and he's a quarterback.
See, and
Ohio State
I'm
quarterbacks don't work out typically. So.
CJ Stroud.
I memean, it worked out for a year.
ish.
Yeah, right.
Um, man, Ty Simpson. I see. I'm not a Ty Simpson fan though, so I would rather. So I here we'll go pick by pick. Do you have yours? Do you know who you kind of want to do, Dom?
Sort of.
Here. No, no, I got you, buddy. You want me to take a screenshot of this and save
No, no,
this,
no.
or
I have an extra one up on my other monitor here.
okay?
So number one, I'm guessing you're gonna go Mendoza. I mean, it only makes sense, right?
Not to Vegas.
What? Okay.
I don't think Vegas is the right fit for uh Mendoza.
So
I
they
don't know if
trade that
they're
pick
completely
away?
solid on that,
Yes.
actually.
And I'll give you a hint. They're not trading it to Baltimore.
So
I'd hope not.
okay, so we've got Las Vegas
That makes
trading to
sense.
who?
Arizona. And Arizona is going to take Fernando Mendoza.
So Arizona's gonna take. They're gonna give them the 1-1 pick. They're gonna give them the 1-3 pick, and then what? A second round pick?
Who Arizona's giving up?
Yeah,
Arizona's going to give up this year's first rounder, next year's first rounder, and more picks and maybe a player or two.
that's a lot to give up.
I mean, for the talent, you got to pay to
Mm.
play.
All right, so you've got Mendoza going with a trade to Arizona. I have Mendoza going to Oakland. He's already spoke to Tom Brady a couple times. I think they are making that decision. I think they're going to do it. You have Mendoza going to Oakland. Number two, so you would have the Jets. Who you get the Jets taking, Dom?
I have the Jets taking Ruben Bain Jr.
Okay.
Mm.
So you got to take
Once
him, Ruben.
this man proved himself in the national championship game
Oh,
and
I
through the
don't
college football playoff.
disagree. I have the Jets taking Arvell Reese, linebacker out of Ohio State.
Oh, yeah.
And you said you had them taking Ruben Baines. So now you got your third pick, which is Vegas for you. Who do you got them taking?
This is where they take Arvell Reese. Wait, no. No. They took,
I already
hold on, weird.
put Reese in
Marcus, you
there.
mind scrolling down just a little bit?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, who did I have him taking? Oh my gosh. He's the Francis Muwago or something.
Yeah,
I'm
probably
very
a
high
good
on
one.
this guy. I think he can go really early. And Vegas, with Vegas trading away that pick, they are going to still need build up that offensive line if they're still going to build around Genty.
All right, give me 1 second. I had already.
See,
Okay,
I'm
so your
not gonna be
trade.
happy with this, man. You
So
got
you
all
got
my,
Mendoza
my
going.
guys going.
You got the Jets taking Ruben Bain, and then you've got Vegas taking who?
Uh,
The offensive
Francis,
tackle for Miami.
yeah,
Yeah,
Okay, so
Francis Magoa.
that's your third. You've got Jordan Tyson, Arizona State wide receiver, going to Arizona to help out Harrison Jr. They could use that help.
Right.
I have Arizona taking Ruben Bain Jr. at 3.
Yeah, I think his.
They need that.
I was hoping his stock would still be low, but of course, because of the national championship game, there's no denying, everything he's
Nah.
done all season and all even last year too. But yeah, it's
Um,
just never happening. The drop.
number 4, doll. Number 4, going to the old Tennessee Titans.
I see the Tennessee Titans picking up Spencer Fano, offensive tackle out of Utah.
All right. You have them taking Arvell Reese. I have them taking David Bailey, that big edge out of Texas Tech. I
Wouldn't
mean,
be. Yeah,
I see
either
him going
one.
either. I see him going defense. I just see
Yeah, I
him
do
going more
too. I
line
just
run stopper.
as far as yeah, because they need more help on that defensive side.
Yep.
Also, and Edge is always a premier thing too. So I
And I
think it
think
just
he could do
depends on
both
right.
because I think he played linebacker in high school and then edge in college. He might be able to, depending on the formation, flip in and out.
Yeah.
Um, all right, Dom, you got the New York Giants on the clock. If you're the New York Giants in the 2026 draft, who are you snatching at?
I am going to take I'll take Arbel Reese. Um, I'll be honest with you, you could switch up Ruben Bain Jr. or Arbel Reese either or they're one of them's going to New York. And honestly,
Okay.
they both can go to New York.
Marcus has Jeremiah Love, which is, man, you think they're going to take the first round pick on a running back when they have what they think is will run through a brick wall literally for them?
Just depends. I mean, you can never be certain with those type of injuries, man.
That's
You come
true
back
too.
and you're done for. You know? And the talent itself. So again, we're talking about John Harbaugh.
Right.
Now, for the last 15 or well, actually 18 years, it's always been best player available. At this point, he will be the best player available. Well,
Yeah.
on my draft outside
Right,
of
right,
Ruben
right,
Bain.
right.
But I don't think they really need a linebacker all like that there, so or edge guy. So
Okay. Dom, you had them take um I forget now.
Ruben Bain or no, Arvel Reese.
Arvell Reese. I have the Giants taking the Mansour Delane, the cornerback from LSU. He's like 6'4", I think, 6'5". He's a big dude. That's who I have him taking. Or no,
I don't
six
know if
one.
he's that tall. I don't think he's that big.
Maybe. No, he is 6'1". I was wrong.
I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I was like, I
I
felt like I
thought
was taller.
I thought for sure he was. Maybe I was thinking of a different one now. I did do this like 4 days ago. Um, who's your Cleveland Browns taking? Okay, let me go ahead and click the punter section. Where's the punter section?
Wow, wow,
Oh,
wow.
my bad. My bad.
Are they picking this year? Who are they getting? Anybody good?
They get 2 picks the first round, so they've got their chances.
I love your second pick that I had. Well, actually, I love both of your picks that I had for Cleveland, but
let me guess. One of them's a punter. One of them's like the worst quarterback on the board.
Oh,
Mm.
no. I had you guys getting Spencer Fano.
I'm surprised you got Ruben Bain going clear to 7.
Yeah, again, this was
Oh.
pre-draft. I mean, pre-national championship when I did this thing.
Oh, okay. I
You
just thought
know
of something.
what? He's there, but Cleveland's not that smart to take Carnell Tate. So they're not taking Carnell Tate. They're going to take Jordan Tyson here with their sixth overall pick.
Listen, they better not. They better, you're in Ohio and you
I
can't go
want
to
them to take
Ohio
Carnell
State.
Tate if he's available.
Oh man, I mean, according to your draft, he's available, but
They
yeah,
need to take Cardinal Tate or they need to take Caleb Downs
yeah.
because they could use
Yes.
both positions, really. You got him taking Spencer Fano, which would be a great pickup. Their offensive line was terrible.
Terrible.
Um, I I have them taking Cardinal Tate.
To be fair, by the way, on my draft, again, this was a while
Yeah,
ago. So
yeah, yeah.
I think again after the national championship game, I think the Ravens and the Browns will switch people. So I think Marigoa is going to go at 6, and I think Fano will probably end up dropping to 14.
Okay. Yeah, I have the Browns taking Carnell Tate at 6. They need it. Shador or um oh my
The
God, what's
one
his
guy,
name? Um
what position? It's Cleveland.
Shador. Yeah, he's been on the bench for so long.
I was going to say
The
Kenny
court.
Pickett, Joe
No,
Flacco, Dylan Gabriel,
no, the one they got from Houston. Oh man.
Deshaun Watson.
There you go. Good Lord, he ain't played in like 6 years.
Right.
Um, but they need another weapon. And Carnell Tate is that dynamic weapon. You just added Judkins to the backfield. You have a decent cornerback. Ooh.
Get the dog, man. It's supposed to about
Um, Washington, though. I'm Washington.
who you
They are
got.
going to take the edge out of Texas Tech, Mr. David Bailey. I absolutely
Okay.
I'm excited to see what David Bailey can do. I feel like people are expecting him to be better than he is, but at the same time, I am one of those people. I feel like he can be better than what he's going to be.
I'm all right with that.
Okay. So where was I at? Ah, we all actually went different ways with this one. So you think him? I have Washington taking Sonny Styles, the other linebacker out of Ohio State, and you haven't taken Ruben Bain Jr. So did we all go defense at least? No, we did not.
Nah.
Hmm. Okay. Well, yeah, because he picked David Bailey, edge. You picked Ruben, edge, and I picked Sonny Styles, linebacker. So we all went defense for Washington.
Think again, a lot of these things are going to change just due to the coaching staffs that are still up in the air on a lot of these places. So it's real
Uh-huh.
hard to do, of course, at this point, especially not knowing their intangibles and everything else. And if you have somebody like Tom Brady running a 4.8 40, type deal,
Uh-huh.
it's going to drop your stock a little bit. Now you might be one of the greatest of all time, but like,
And still get
that's still not
drafted
a deal.
at the pick 199.
Yeah, yeah, sorry.
So yours is a little funky at this point, Marcus,
Yeah, we're starting to get out
because
of the top 10 now.
well, pick 9 is now the Kansas City Chiefs. That's their pick now. Where you have
Oh,
the Jets
oh,
there.
yeah, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So New Orleans, Dom, New Orleans.
Jeez.
Mind
You're
you,
at
you're
New.
yeah, and you still
uh,
got Carnell Tate sitting there. I'm really shocked.
this is where Carnell Tate drops.
You think he goes to the Saints?
Ooh.
Yes.
Wow.
Listen, the Saints are going to take a receiver. Um, but
Wow.
I don't know if it's going to be Carnell Tate. I don't know if it's going to be Jordan Tyson. Heck, it might be Makai Lemon.
So I got Mekhi Lemon going to the Saints at 8.
Ooh, I like that.
I do.
I like that a lot, actually.
Yep, I have him going to them at 8. What happened to your queen?
Oh, Yeah, my bad.
Jeez,
Um,
Marcus, you're always doing this, dude.
so now um, anything else? Y'all got anything? It was a little bit of a long episode, guys. Sorry about that. We just really wanted to get these mock drafts in, and we kind of made it a whole thing.
That's it for me, man. I'm
No?
excited. It's just football, so always
Yeah,
excited.
it's just football.
I'm like the football Hulk. I'm always excited about football.
All
That's my
right.
secret.
Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revisit the draft on the 4th. After, if you guys do it on the one that I do, NFL mock draft database, you can actually save it and send the link to yourself. So
Okay.
you can pull it up and at any time and just see. So you guys can send me the link so I can pull all three of them up, whatever. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna revisit on the 4th. The draft happens somewhere ish around my birthday. Um, after the draft episode, we're gonna see who got the most picks correct. Most picks correct. Unless it's me, of course, I'll just do it for myself. If it's one of you two, I will give one of you two a hoodie with, you'll have the first hoodie that I'm having made for the Weekly Whistle podcast.
Ooh, okay, okay.
So you two, if you win it, you'll be able to be the first to show it off on on an episode. If you get the most picks correct after the March 4th draft.
I just got a question.
That's up.
What are we doing for next week's episode? I picked this week's episode's topic. One of y'all got to pick next week's topic.
Okay.
Oh, I tell you this much. We have number 9, the Chiefs, where his is the Jets, so it's going to differ a little bit. Who you got the Chiefs taking at number 9 in the first round?
Um, I got him taking Jeremiah Love, dude. This man is probably one of the best running back prospects we have seen in a good while. Uh, and I think he's going to prove it by taking home the Offensive Rookie of the Year this year.
I could see that, and I also have the Chiefs taking Jeremiah Love. They need a replacement. Pacheco's just not it. Um,
No.
they need a run game. They can't leave it all on Patrick Mahomes in that passing game. And I feel like he would be able to probably step in day one and give them some kind of positivity. Um, so yeah, I'm on the same page with that one. Where we at? 10, the Cincinnati Bengals. Dom,
Caleb Downs.
Caleb Downs.
Okay.
I
See,
think that is
we
the
in sync, baby.
listen. I think that is the first one we all three agree on. I also have Caleb Downs going to the Bengals.
I mean, this is one way to start when you're fixing your atrocious defense. And starting off with Caleb Downs there, that could be dangerous.
And he's oh, that's right. Because what safety position does he play? Is he free safety or strong?
Strong.
Strong. Yeah. I'm again still kind of lost with that too because yeah, what's going on with Trey Hendrickson? You know what I mean? So if he's not going to be there, I can see them going Keldrick Falk.
Yeah, I listen. I really debated on those two, 10 and 11. Um, I almost went Falk to the Bengals, Caleb to the Dolphins, then I kind of went back and forth. I just feel like the Bengals defense had so many issues this year, and a lot of it was over the top passing play. So they need a safety that can stop that.
Yeah.
That was the final decision that I came up with on that one. Where are we at? We are actually at the Dolphins.
Yeah.
So Dom, Dolphins.
Uh, what did I have them taking? I had them taking, if I can read. Oh, what is that quarterback's corner? Mansour Delane out of LSU.
Okay. You have him taking Kendrick Falk. I have him taking Gerard McCoy, the corner from Tennessee.
Okay.
He's definitely projected a first round pick. He's actually oddly enough, it says consensus mock. He's consensus mocked at 11 to Miami. Um, he's the 14th best player in the draft altogether. So I definitely could see that going down. Who we got? What's it, the Cowboys? Ooh, who's Dallas taking? Dak's predecessor? No.
Been trying to for years now at this point, but
I have this is where I think Sonny Styles drops.
Didn't you already send him somewhere? Or am I wrong?
Mm, you're wrong.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I've been
yeah,
as I've been going, I've been doing my own mock draft. So I have Mendoza at one, Ruben Bain at two.
Hold on,
Uh,
I'm looking through here real quick. Who'd you say? Styles.
yes, I
yes.
mean,
Where the heck is he? Oh, there he is. Okay. So you got Styles going to the Cowboys. You have Avion Terrell. They could use it. They just got rid of man,
the one guy,
the corner
his name.
that went to Green Bay for like a week or two. Oh my God.
Can't figure
He
who.
yeah. I keep knowing he had like the great rookie year, like 7 interceptions, 8 interceptions,
Oh, you
something
talking
crazy.
about Diggs?
Yeah, didn't they just release him?
I didn't know they released him if that's the
Didn't
case.
he play the last couple weeks in Green Bay with Parsons?
I thought so.
Yeah, so he's they released him, so they're gonna need
That is
something.
crazy. What? No, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Is that what happened?
I'm pretty sure. Let me see.
I don't know which Diggs. Or I mean, not which.
Yes, former Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs joined the Green Bay Packers for a very short December of 2025 season after being waived by Dallas. He was claimed on December 31st. He appeared in just 2 games.
Dang,
Wow.
So now he's a free agent out there.
that's all right.
So they're
Well, I
going to
mean,
need a
he again,
replacement.
he was very boomer bust, man. That's not the kind of player I want typically, but
So you have them taking that. Here's where mine gets tricky. I have the Cowboys getting pick 24,
yeah,
39, and that's all it would let me, but I was going to give them one more to Cleveland for Cleveland to move up to 12 to take Francis Mugai from the offensive tackle from Miami.
I'd be pissed. Uh,
Just
I
saying.
I'd
would
be so.
love it. I mean,
I
if we're
I,
see
taking
it.
stuff away from Marcus, I'd love it.
the worst case scenario out of this entire draft, the worst case scenario is that Francis and Francis and Ruben Bain both go to Cleveland. I hope their careers aren't ruined by going to Cleveland, even though they'll actually both be okay in their positions because
Yes.
offensive tackle, all you got to do is keep your quarterback up, and Ruben Bain, he's going to get to the quarterback, and I can only imagine how much greater that would be with the other guy on the other side. But I'd be upset. I'd be
Well,
very
I
upset.
was kind of thinking that when you was taking him to Washington, who does isn't it I know he left there, didn't he?
Uh,
Um
you talking about Sweat?
no
Or not? Yeah, Vontez Sweat. Or oh, you mean the dude from Ohio State?
there we go. Why am I
Oh,
blanking on so many
Chase
names today?
Chase Chase
Yes, Chase Young.
Young. Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
left though, huh?
Yeah, I think he did. I forget where he went
Ah,
out west
that's
somewhere.
right. See, I was
Maybe
I was
Chargers.
thinking, but still, if you send him to Washington, you're putting him at the edge with Javon Kinlaw next to him at the deep tackle with Von Miller and Bobby Wagner behind him. Let's think about that for a second.
We got Bobby Wagner still out there too for the longest time. That
You
dude.
put Kinlaw and Bain on the middle and left side, and behind him you have a middle linebacker of Wagner and a outside of Von Miller, all on that corner.
All right.
That's sketchy.
Yeah, that's a I don't want to play no more.
Right.
That's a 21 nothing and it's too late and I'm down. I'm just going to force quit.
We got the Los Angeles Rams, Dom. The Los Angeles Rams. Looks like Marcus has them taking the Mansour Delane, which we both I think have already drafted. So who do you got?
Boy, I have them taking. I think it's Jamad McCoy.
Oh
That's his
yeah.
name out of Tennessee. Yeah, Jamad.
Yeah, yeah.
So I have the Rams taking the Avion Terrell cornerback from Clemson.
So we swap.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Marcus, I'll let you go first. They're your Baltimore Ravens. I see you got them taking the old Miami guy.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I kind of manipulated some of this. Well, I didn't manipulate it. Want I wanted that to happen, but again, as I said, this was before the national championship and stuff, so
Right.
I can't see him dropping that far with some of the needs. But I still think we go tackle here because ultimately, if we don't have a healthy Lamar, our season doesn't go very well.
There's so many teams in front of you that need an offensive tackles to downfall.
Right, right, yeah. So, but it's all right because we need help on either side. But I was kind of playing around a little bit because I didn't know about the Jets. But I
Yeah.
would like to see Peter Woods there also, possibly. If he falls a little bit further, of course, Ruben Bain, as I said, if that would be the case, that'd be my number one pick for us.
That would be
Um,
insanity if that
but
even happens.
yeah, if it
If
occurs,
he
I'll
makes it out of the
consider it.
top 10, there's nine GMs that need fired.
Right.
Let's just be honest.
Like who didn't see it? So
Did they overlook it?
what
Like,
do you but hey, we've seen Sanders drop down to the which round did he go? Fifth? The
Yeah.
fifth.
yeah, five.
That's wild. Again, that's nothing different than, Lamar's collusion that they proved a couple years back when no one wanted the reigning MVP of the league. So,
And that's, I
proud of
mean,
him.
Shuck got fucking drafted before Shador.
Yeah. Not that
Uh,
he's, terrible or not going to be anything, but numbers don't lie. You have all the tangibles, whatever. That's whatever. I didn't make these decisions, so.
yeah. Baltimore, Dom, Baltimore.
What punter did I take?
That's wild.
You
This
maybe
might
should get us a
seem a
kicker,
little.
one that's going to make the field goal kicks that we need.
So Jaden Fielding. Um, I'm kidding. I actually have Baltimore taking Peter Woods out of Clemson here.
That's what I'm talking about, Dom. Yeah, man.
Mm.
And as much as I hate to admit it, this would be a great move for Baltimore. I mean, just beefing up that defense with that defensive lineman move, that could put him back into playoff conversation, maybe even championship contenders. But they've got to focus on the defense. They got to focus on Lamar, as you said. And with Jesse Minter as the new head coach coming in, we don't know what we're going to expect from him this year. He's the first year head coach. We don't know what's coming.
All right.
I have Baltimore taking the water boy. Um, uh, yeah.
Perfect.
Actually, I have them taking Keldrick Falk, edge out of Auburn.
Okay.
That
Oh,
defensive pressure. He's a big guy. He's a quick guy on the line. They have decent people on the line, but they're more bigger. I don't want to say slower, but they're a little bit slower. He's going to have that burst to get around that edge, and he's going to give tackles a lot of trouble.
Yeah, I'm all right with
So,
that too. Yeah.
so I think that's where Baltimore's going to go. So you have Tampa Bay at 15, Dom. He has
yep.
them
But
taking Sonny Styles. Who you got?
this is where I have Tampa Bay taking Kendrick Folk. This would be a great move by Tampa Bay. Um, Not too many good names on that defense anymore. You got Antoine Winfield in the secondary. You got some decent linebackers and stuff, but you really got to start beefing up that defense if you want to prove that you are real contenders and you don't want to be going after a quarterback or some deep offense because your offense is good enough. And Baker, you've already, I guess, proved that Baker's going to be your quarterback of the future. I wouldn't be shocked if they also took maybe a receiver here. Because Mike Evans is going to be retiring, and I know they just found Emeka Buka, but Chris Godwin's also starting to get a little older, so this could be also a good receiver choice. But yeah, I have them taking Kendrick Folk.
Okay. Here's where mine gets tricky.
It's a kicker.
No. So I have Tampa Bay getting first round 21st pick and the 2 third-round picks from Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's going to move up and get Jordan Tyson, wide receiver at Arizona State.
Okay. I mean, yeah, of course, you guys will need it because you don't have a receiver outside of DK, and when he's not there for because he's fighting somebody else,
In the
it's
stands.
probably not right. Usually he kept it on the field, but now he's out in the stands now. But
I think
yeah.
this is another one where it's a little tricky. So you have Buffalo taking Mekhi Lemon at 16. That is now a New York Jets pick.
Ah, well,
And
you know
actually,
what, and that's
that
still fine. I would still pick that up for the New York Jets too.
they could use him too.
I think for the product, I think he'll end up being a better receiver this year than Carnell T. That's a
Oh,
hot take, but that's
wow,
yeah.
that's a big take too.
I think
Wow.
I think Makai Lemon will be that dude this year.
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
If it happens, uh, uh Dom, sorry, I'm a little flustered. I didn't expect you to say that. He's gonna be good, but you may be right. We'll see.
I also have Mekhi Lemon going at 16 just to the Giants though. The Giants have proved I mean not the Giants, the Jets. Can't think for a second. The Jets have proved they've needed receiver help. Garrett Wilson's starting to get injury prone. They have no other good receiver options outside of that. And their other option is going to be passing, well, handing the ball off to Brees Hall. And Brees Hall wants out. Brees Hall's done. They just got to start. Start. They need to find someone new, and I think that's why they should take Mekhi Lemon here.
Have I missed something? Is Jeremiah Love still sitting in your draft on? Or did I not did I mess something up and not put him somewhere?
I had KC taking him.
Did you?
Yes.
Let me go
Yeah, because he
back.
was talking about what's his name wasn't going to be
I have
Pacheco
you.
wasn't going to be the dude.
See, for some reason I put Caleb down. I might have misclicked. Daggone it. I'm about starting it over. Moving on. My bad. Um, where are we at? Jets. So I have Jets taking Denzel Boston, wide receiver from Washington. Um, I definitely think they need a receiver. I already had uh Tyson, Tate, and Lemon off of the board. I think Boston does end up becoming the fourth best receiver. So he'll probably be best available at that position at that time. So I definitely went with that. Um, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a quick little break on that and try something a little fun. Um, and we're gonna do Who Am I?
PD
Your
Pub.
name is
Oh,
Bill.
never mind.
No. That's the game. Um, but first, we're just heating up here with Bill, Dom, and Marcus. And trust me, you don't want to miss the rest of this draft. It's getting very interesting. Before we dive back into that and our little game, a quick word for the people who make your fantasy life easier. All right. So we're gonna play Who Am I? So
You are
that's gonna
Bill.
be no, I know who I
Need some
am.
help with this. All right.
Let me find somebody that's going to be an interesting one. It's not going to be too easy.
Gotta put my glasses back on. Y'all aren't supposed to see my eyes.
So we're gonna try to do two of them, depending on how quickly you guys can
Oh,
get these ones. Ooh, here we go. Ready?
I am.
Clue one. I played college football at North Dakota State University.
Trey
Um,
Lance.
Negative.
who'd you say?
Did Trey Lance play at North Dakota?
I was
Wow.
going to say, who went? Was that Carson Wentz? Did he go there?
Daggone. One clue. Marcus.
Yeah,
Point.
yeah,
Man,
that's
if
me.
y'all are going to be this quick, we might as well play at least best of three, best of five, something. If Marcus is going to get him on hint one. What else we got? Oh, here we go. Clue one. I was drafted by the Pittsburgh Steelers in the first round of the 1998 NFL draft.
Oh, first round, 98. Casey Hampton.
No.
No.
Actually, great pool though, because I think you're right in the same draft. It's a great
Uh,
pool.
Brett Kiesel.
Nope.
Damn.
Dom, are you just no clue?
Dude, I
Okay.
ain't that old.
I am known
Yeah, that is true, man.
I am known for my toughness as a media phenomenon in Korea.
Toughness? Media toughness? Uh, no, it wouldn't have been. No, could it have been? All right, was it Teeth? I can't remember. Heinz Ward.
It is Heinz Ward. The next
Yeah,
clue, I won Super Bowl MVP in 2006.
yeah. Heinz Ward. Wines hard. I remember. Yeah. He didn't whine hard. He really was a tough player, and I couldn't
Man,
stand him for that. But
whew,
he took shots. He gave shots. It got right back up. Nothing ever happened. Smiling every single time. Every single time. Every single time.
man, whew, when he would hit people, they knew they got hit. And I think he liked hitting people just as much as catching touchdowns. I honestly feel like he enjoyed it. I was trying to see if I can find one more.
Try to at least find one where Dom was alive or something. Would be cool.
Oh, that's interesting. What team has the most regular season wins in NFL history?
Regular season,
The
I
Patriots.
mean, Packers, I was going to say.
Cowboys, 596.
Hmm,
Not
interesting.
who I would have thought.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I just, yeah, no, because that's a lot of winning because they're not like a super old
They're not
team.
good at that stuff.
Yeah, well, they're
Hmm.
good at just getting to the dance, and then like whenever the dance starts, they're still outside of the building. They just look at it. So they're like, I think there's a cute girl in there. Maybe they're dancing or something. Yeah, they're not.
So can we
Back to the
do
locker room.
2012? Is that too far back for you, Don?
No.
Okay.
Probably still had a binky around then, but it's all
I thought he still has that now.
right.
Um, I was drafted in the third round of the 2012 NFL draft out of Arizona State.
2012.
Uh,
Okay.
Man,
I ain't got anything for that one to start off.
Marcus, before I go to
um,
clue two, any guess at all?
man, no, I was thinking Terrell Suggs, but no, it's not him.
This
Uh,
Uh,
next clue is probably going to give it away to Marcus, Dom, just so you know. So better be quick
uh,
with it. I spent my entire career, 2012 to 2020, with the Detroit Lions.
12 to 2020. Arizona to Detroit.
I thought that would be the one to give it for you, because they only had one decent person come out of Arizona State up there.
I know that's what I'm trying to think. Who Arizona State.
No guesses, Dom?
no, I was about to say no, Sue.
No.
I was going to say Patrick Peterson, but that's not it.
All right, let's narrow it down a little bit because this gives you at least position and side of the ball. Despite being a consistent 1,000 yard receiver for years, I never made a Pro Bowl.
The Arizona State part is catching me off guard. I can't even think of who was out there. But never made Pro Bowl.
This is Ted Ginn Jr.
Never played for Detroit, I don't think.
He went to Ohio State.
Yes.
And fun fact, I lost to him in a 100-yard dash.
Shocker.
Yeah, yeah, right. I mean, I was
Uh,
fast, but not that fast.
Ted Ginn Jr.
I finished my
Um,
career with 599 receptions and over 7,500 yards.
how,
It's
how
not
do you tell
Calvin Johnson.
Nope.
that?
To no, because he would have
Wait,
What is
is
his
this a
name?
receiver or a tight end?
it's a receiver.
What's his name? Not Newsom.
It's not Kenny
Newman.
Galladay.
Nope.
Newman.
Um,
Was it Newman?
but nope.
Yeah,
He
I don't
wore
know.
number 15.
At nothing. I've got nothing.
Me
No,
neither.
Golden Tate.
Oh my gosh!
See, I thought Golden Tate went to Notre Dame.
I thought he went to New Orleans.
He played for Detroit.
Yeah, he was up there for a while, I guess.
Yeah.
But I could have sworn he went to Notre Dame, though. I didn't know he went
Let
to.
me let me double check, but that's what this one said. There was a bunch of I was scrolling through, and he was just one of the options. So let's see. Golden Tate.
I mean, he might have been a transfer or something like that too, or I'm just wrong. But
No, it says University of Notre Dame.
that's what I thought. That's why I was like, where did it go? I was like, Arizona State? I was like, I don't even know any good players that went there, again, outside of like Terrell Suggs for obvious
Okay.
reasons. But
So that website was bogus. We'll try this again next week, and I'll prepare a little more ahead of time.
find out next time.
So moving on here. Pick 17. So our pick 17 is going to be the Detroit Lions. Yours obviously is the Rams.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have them taking Caleb Lomu. Dom.
I have the Lions taking Caden Proctor, and I have them taking Caden Proctor because they really need to buff up the offensive line. It's already good enough, but I started noticing injuries a lot last year, and they really just need to start buffing it up more with the backfield of Sonic and Knuckles in the backfield. They just got to beef it up more, and they'll be fine. It'll also give Goff more time in the backfield, well, in the pocket to look for the Sun God down the field. But I do have him taking Caden Proctor, an offensive tackle out of the University of Alabama.
So I also have them taking an offensive tackle, but I have them taking a fallen, shouldn't have fallen Spencer Fano.
Oh yeah.
I just think other teams, other needs. Yes, he's going to be the best player available when a couple teams are picking, but I think these couple teams are going to go with their need over best available. So I have him falling to 17 to the Detroit Lions. Oh, Minnesota. You have tight end Kenyon Sadiq out of Oregon. That's actually a great pick. Dom?
Fine, that's,
That's the only tight end I got going in the first round.
I have the
Ah,
Vikings actually taking Avion Terrell.
Okay.
I mean, they need to uh, fix up the defense. I mean, they've got a good coach, but the and they have a decent offense around them. Do they have to focus on the offense right now? No. They just got to make sure Jefferson still wants to stay there. If not, all hell breaks loose, and someone's going to end up punching McCarthy in the face.
Interesting.
Um,
I
ooh,
kind of went out on a limb. I got him taking defense too, but I got him taking Emmanuel McNeil Warren, the safety from Toledo.
ooh. Oh,
So I think he's going to be overlooked until then. And I think he's going to go to Minnesota and show out. I'll be honest.
I'm waiting to
Carolina.
see where this one guy is going to go. I'm curious to see because I think he'll be the other better person. But I'm waiting, man. You guys haven't gotten to it yet. Sorry.
At safety, you mean?
No, different
Oh,
position. Yeah.
so you got Caleb Banks going to Carolina. Dom, who do you have Carolina taking?
I feel like this is going to be a severely underrated pick by. This is going to be the most underrated pick in the first round. I have Carolina taking Cassius Howe out
Oh,
of A&M.
okay, okay. So a little bit of picking back here. So when I traded this Steelers pick to Tampa Bay for Tampa Bay's going to take 21, little jump ahead. The reason I did that was I think that Tampa's going to take Howell, and I think they knew he was going to be there, so they got the extra pick out of it. Because I think
Yeah,
they
that
knew they
makes
could wait
sense.
that they can wait that, 6 picks and he'd still be sitting there. I have Carolina taking Peter Woods, defensive tackle from Clemson.
Yeah, I think they just go defensive tackle anyway. They need it desperately. So,
Now, consensus mock draft says that he should go at in the top 10.
hmm.
I think the Bengals should take, I mean, they may take a defensive tackle. I think if you pass on Caleb Downs, you're silly.
Yeah, you're gonna get one of the Caleb's.
Yeah.
Similar
Um,
to years ago when Steelers got grabbed one of the Devons, even though they got the wrong Devon.
uh,
Devin
yeah, they
Bush.
yeah, turned the card in for the wrong one.
Yeah, yeah. It looked
They
right to me. It
they
worked out.
realized when they got on the phone and they called him by and he's like, that's nope. They're like, oh, well, welcome to the Steelers anyway.
He looks great on Cleveland, man.
Yeah, it is
Um,
right. Yeah,
mhm.
it is actually pretty decent out there.
He did terrible in Pittsburgh and went to Cleveland and he's held it down.
It's what happens when you go to Cleveland and play defense.
So you got the Cowboys taking CJ Allen, linebacker, Georgia, getting rid of Micah. That pick makes sense.
Yeah, they're
Makes
gonna need it.
a lot of sense. Dom,
I have the Cowboys taking TJ Parker, just beefing up that defense, man. Replacing Micah in any which way possible. Just get the edge, get the linebacker completely. Just just find a way to fight for the East every single year from now on, because you're not gonna have Micah ever again, probably.
so mine's a little, no, okay, no, this was still the same. I have 20 Cowboys taking Brandon Siss, cornerback, South Carolina Gamecocks. They're going to need to replace Diggs, as we talked about a few minutes ago. It just made sense. I felt like at that point, he was probably the best corner left for them to take. This is where y'all got Pittsburgh, Marcus. We got to talk about the 21st pick, buddy.
Yeah. So again, this is prior to
I know.
any of this stuff. So, of course, if Aaron Rodgers was not coming back, then yeah, I would have still stood on this business. But with them not, I do believe they switched up with my number 24, and this is the guy I was talking about. I think could be a difference maker, specifically
Conception.
for yeah, specifically for uh, a team that will use him similarly to like Antonio Brown. I mean, granted, he's not Antonio Brown, or at least not yet. But I do believe he has a top tier skill set that will translate. But if I had to redo this one, of course, that's how I would do it, just for that fact that
Hmm.
Rodgers is coming back.
See, I had the Steelers taking a receiver as well, but I had him taking Jordan Tyson, wide receiver, Ohio State. Or, I mean, Arizona State.
Okay.
Dom, who do you got the Pittsburgh Steelers taking?
Oh, where is Marcus Howard on this draft?
That's
He
crazy.
better be playing defense, and it better be from like his house.
So you think Ty Simpson is obviously the all in all number two?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I have Pittsburgh taking Denzel Boston out of Washington.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I mean, they're going to take a actually. What's
I just
his
don't think he
name?
makes it to 21. I don't
Denzel
think.
Boston?
You know,
Yeah, I don't think he does.
I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't. Um, but I think they need Denzel Boston to beef up the receiver room. And I mean, they got Metcalf, but I think they could be getting rid of Calvin Austin here sometime soon. And not saying it's a bad thing, but at the same time, Denzel's going would be a nice young talent.
I could see it. Where we at? Let's see. So the
26.
Chargers, you got him taking offensive guard out of Penn State.
How does he
Dom.
pronounce his name? Is that Ione? Was it Ione?
Yeah, something like that.
Let's get it mixed up.
Dom, who you got?
Same
The
person.
So I also have them taking that same guy from Penn State.
Okay. First consensus pick, I think.
No, two.
Was it the
Uh,
second?
yeah, there was somebody else.
Oh,
Caleb.
no. Was it the Folk?
No, it was Caleb.
Oh yeah, Caleb Downs to Cincinnati.
Oh, 11, not 10. Gotcha.
So we got the Eagles. He's got him taking Jermod McCoy, cornerback Tennessee. You already drafted him. So
Right.
who do you have them taking, Dom?
Uh, 24.
Mm-hmm.
Who did I have Philly taken? Let's see.
That should be
Fit.
23, right? Philly?
Yes.
This is where I had Kenyon Sadiq going.
Okay. Oddly enough, I also had Kenyon Sadiq, tight end from Oregon, going to Philly.
Now I feel like Dallas Goedert's not a bad tight end whatsoever,
He's just getting closer to the end of his career,
which is like
and
28.
most teams are wanting to run dual tight ends. So if you have two threats, you just gotta. I think that's also who they take. So Marcus has your Browns taken wide receiver Texas A&M, Casey Concepcion, I think is how you say it.
Yeah.
Who do you
Now
think they're
again,
taking?
I would have switched that because of the Steelers stuff. But I think they
Right.
still take a receiver, and here I would take Denzel Boston if that was the case.
Okay. Dom?
Um, I actually have Cleveland taking Caleb Lamu. We our offensive line was doo-doo buns last year, and this could really help. Um, and we would already have gotten the receiver earlier, and I feel like we're just going to focus on our line this entire draft and maybe some other skill-based positions, but our main focus is going to be the offensive line.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you remember, I made a trade with the Browns and the Cowboys, so this is the Cowboys getting that second pick back that they just gained by trading the Browns. So they ended up with two first-round picks. They address the other person they lost, and they take Akeem Mesidor edge out of Miami because they
Like,
just lost Parsons. I think they take that cornerback from the Gamecocks to replace Diggs. He's going to be about the same size, going to give you probably the same stats. And I think Akeem Mesidor at 24 is probably the best defense player left at that point as an edge. They could always go tackle or line, but I think they're going to want that edge rusher back. So I think Mesidor is their best option. Would I mean the kid's good.
right. Yeah, I know.
The Bears, Monroe Freeling, Dom, Chicago. Who's gonna go along Caleb
I
and Ben
have
Johnson?
I have another Caleb. I got Caleb Banks getting drafted to Chicago.
All right, who do I have going to Chicago? I also have Caleb Banks, defensive line, Florida. So back to yours. Let's see.
I'm on
So,
offensive line.
well, this is where they flip flop again, because Buffalo is actually at pick 26 now. Um,
Oh,
so
for Kansas sake, so, yeah.
yeah. So would you consider Buffalo taking Akeem Mesidor in that spot?
Buffalo, yeah. I mean, again, I think it's
They
at
could
this
use
point
it.
going to be the best player available, and I think he still fits that mold.
Oh, 100%.
Um, yeah, Yeah, between him and probably Colton Hood be
Okay.
one of the last other people, but I would still leave Messidor there.
I mean, if Messidor's there at 26, how do you not take him?
Yeah,
At that point, he is easily the best player available.
yeah.
Dom, who you got going up to play in the new stadium up there in Buffalo?
I don't think any of y'all have said him yet whatsoever. I have Caden McDonald going at pick 26.
Okay.
I
Defensive tackle from Ohio State. I like it.
I would absolutely love this pick for Buffalo. It would not beef up their defense a little bit, and it's just gonna make them even more better.
So, did we? Oh, wait, no. Who'd you went defense too, right? Or yeah, you said the Akeem Messidor.
Yeah.
I also have the Bills beefing up their defense, but I have them taking Anthony Hill Jr., the linebacker out of Texas. He's a Longhorn. I mean, he is one of those Buffalo style guys, if that makes sense. I just feel like it'd be the best fit. He's a little wild. He loves to go out and hit, and I feel like that's the game Buffalo wants to play. That smash mouth style. Where are we at? So we're at San Francisco. Caden Proctor, offensive tackle, Alabama. Actually, don't hate that pick. I was very torn between that pick and my pick, and I don't think it was Proctor on my end. Dom?
I have at pick 27. This is to really help up their offense and the receiver room. I have Kevin Conception
Okay.
out of A&M, I'm pretty sure.
I
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
do it too. I have Kevin Conception 27. Me and Dom's on the same page on a couple of these.
Yeah, yeah, I see. I like I said, I don't think he's going to fall that far. I really don't. But
Well, see, I have the teams taking receivers or few far and in between. And once you get rid of Tate, Lemon, and Tyson, maybe
Tyson,
Boston, it kind of falls off a little bit. So I think teams are going to hold off, but I think San Francisco could need that extra weapon. They're going to need that extra weapon.
yeah.
And he's going to be the best receiver available at that point.
But bonus pick, I think if tight end does not make a run, I think it stops here. I think it stops in San Fran. I bet they're over George Kittle by now and his injuries and not being reliable enough. I think they take a shot on this too. If I'm
I'm
not
just
mistaken,
trying to
is
think
this contract coming up?
what tight end after uh
Sadiq.
yeah, who do you take?
I don't even know, honestly. After that point, it was like a clear drop off for him, man. For me.
Oh, for tight end, it's horrible. So he did a 4-year, 76.4 million extension with the 49ers in April of 25. He just signed that four
Oh, so
year.
he just got his payday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, yeah,
I think they wait on him.
yeah, that
I
way.
think he's talented enough that you kind of have to.
Yeah, I mean, when he's on the field, he's making plays, but
When he's on the field, sometimes he could be the best player on the field.
yeah, and that's with a team with Christian McCaffrey on it. So
Yeah. So where we at? 28. So you have the Broncos. That pick actually belongs to the Houston Texans at this point. Um, but
yeah.
honestly, if Denzel Washington's there, I feel like how do you not take him there? How do you not give CJ the help?
Um, what's his name was balling out during the playoff game. I forget what's his name. Not Nico, not uh Collins.
Oh, you're talking about
He's
oh
been in the league for a minute now. Can't think of his name, but he tore up in that game. I was like, wait, he had 100 and what yards? I forget what it was, like 120 or something like that. But
Christian Kirk.
yeah. I was like, who?
Listen, quite a few years ago though, do you remember doing the draft and he was in the top three? He was probably in the third before the third
Yeah,
round when he was in
Jacksonville.
or was it Arizona?
Was it?
I think it was
Oh,
when he
wait a
was in
minute.
Arizona.
He was the $72 million man.
So who you got Houston taking, Dom?
I have them taking Monroe Freeling.
Defense tackle Georgia.
Yeah.
Where am I at? I have Caden Proctor going there to protect CJ just a little bit more. They need it. Um, there's so many good offensive tackles. I feel like if it's not him, you can kind of swap them out. If 17 takes Proctor, they could take Caleb Lama. They're just so interchangeable. If Freeling's there, I just feel like they're going to take an offensive tackle. It's going to be who's there is the question. But I think they take offensive tackle there. Where are we at? 29.
No,
So this is actually a Los Angeles Rams pick now. Dom, who do you have them taking?
I'll let you two go first. Mine's a little shocking, but at the same time, not.
Okay, so we'll let Marcus go first because mine's a cluster now, and you'll
well,
see why.
I don't even have the rest of the list or know what they exactly need. So I still have my Lee Hunter up here, but um,
I mean,
trying to think what.
for the Rams, they could use a defense tackle. So if he's there, I could see him going there. Um, but with the way yours is set up, I feel like they also could take either one of those corners that you have sitting there left too on your board.
Yeah, if I had to guess, it would probably be 32 and 29 that would flip. They'd probably take Colton Hood.
Oh
I feel,
man,
or should I say, I feel like he would be a better fit. And
put Lee Hunter on that
Lee
line
Hunter
in
going
Seattle.
there.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
Lee
bro.
Hunter going there would be best case scenario for them. With the last few people that's on the board.
So here's where mine gets weird, and I'm going to throw this out there as a stat too. After my first round is over, oddly enough, I don't know what maybe I wasn't thinking. Caleb Lamu, CJ Allen, and Monroe Freeling are out of the first round in mine.
Oh,
I think they fall. Just looking at stats, looking at things, I think they do. Now, where it gets tricky is I had 29. I had the Rams taking Matthew Stafford's replacement in a year or two because he wasn't even sure. I don't even know if he still has made up his mind that he's coming back in or not. I think it's still up in the air, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, as far as I know. I think he's still kind of leaning towards it too, but I'm like,
Issue.
Matt, man, just go retire, man. You got your championships, you good.
He's
No,
got
he announced it at the honors. He will be back next season.
okay, but
All day.
even if he's back, that gives one more year for the younger guy to develop because he's not got many left. So you have to get one. Unfortunately, my guy I had them taking is going back for a sixth year. I had them taking Trinidad Chambliss here.
Hmm.
I'm not a Ty Simpson fan, but if Chambliss takes his sixth year, I think the Rams take. This is going to sound stupid. I think they take Carson Beck
Oh man,
because
yeah, I mean,
here's
oh.
my listen. Here's my reasoning. Listen to my reasoning first before you judge. And if I'm
I can't. I'm already judging, man.
eh,
It's too
well,
late.
if I'm right, I need y'all to come on the podcast and apologize.
Not happening.
So I'm not opposed to Carson Beck being on that team. I just don't believe this would be the equivalent of Kenny Pickett going in the first round.
He did go in the first round.
Yeah, I know. And even though I'm not a Steeler fan, I was like, what in the hell are you guys doing? Because like,
Here's
why?
here's my
He'll still
reasoning.
be there.
Okay. So I had multiple reasons behind picking Trinidad, and then I just have almost the same reasons for thinking that Carson Beck's going to do it instead of Ty Simpson. I think Carson Beck is more NFL ready by doing it for so much longer.
Yeah.
He was in the Miami offense. Miami offense, they say, is the closest offense in the NFL to an or in the college to an NFL offense with
Right.
calls, line calls, motions. So I feel like if you're going to replace Matthew Stafford and you're expecting maybe 26 being Matthew Stafford's last year, and in 27 you got to throw a quarterback in there. Do you want to throw one in that's going to be ready in 27 or one that's not going to be ready till 29 or 30? That was my. But again,
Oh yeah.
originally I thought Chambliss was going to be that guy because I feel like Chambliss is more NFL ready than Beck and Ty Simpson, to be honest.
Yeah, I feel like if that was the case, then yeah, I would pick one of those others in the first round. I just don't believe Carson Beck's worth. He's not worth a first down or first round draft pick for me.
I
And
just
again,
don't.
I'm a Miami fan, and I just don't see it. He feels like a Joe Flacco, but not with a less stronger arm and kind of I
So
don't
if
know.
I had to, if I don't say Carson Beck, I'd have to say maybe Garrett Nussmeier from LSU.
Yeah.
I just, like I said, I don't think Ty Simpson is the guy. I don't think he's going to translate to the NFL very well. I could be wrong. I just don't think he's going to transfer to the NFL the way people think he does or will. So that's my 2 cents. Like I said, mine got screwed up because he's going back for a 6th year. But if he was
Right.
coming out, I think the Rams would have taken a quarterback, and I think they would have seen that Trinidad was probably the best available, that's the most ready. I think he's going to come out in the NFL and do great things, whether it's this year or next year. 30. Now that y'all are judging me. The Texans.
I didn't even get to say
Well,
my pick.
oh, well, come
Just
on. I forgot
passed you
about
right
you.
on up, man.
All right, who you got him taking?
I got them taking Ty Simpson.
Ugh,
After he just downed your guy like that,
I
just
think
kicked him while he's down and everything.
I mean, if you look at it, Ty Simpson, they were saying shouldn't even have went out of the top 15.
All right, come on, let's go.
But 30, you have Texans, but technically that is the Denver Broncos pick. I have them taking Caden McDonald, defensive tackle from Ohio State, and just making that defense even scarier. Dom?
I have Denver taking CJ Allen, linebacker out of Georgia.
Hey, man,
Yeah,
I can see that.
I'm trying to think. Hmm. Yeah, like I said,
So,
mine's all messed up, of course, but
yeah. So you got the Patriots taking a corner, Brandon Sice, I forgot how to say it. Dom, who do you think New Orleans takes?
Mysador.
Or, I'm sorry, what?
Mysador out of
Oh, Akeem Messidor. I was like, wait, what?
yeah,
You think he's
Miami.
gonna fall to 31?
yes.
Wow, I thought I was crazy making him drop to 24.
I thought
I'm
I was crazy
crazy. You
making him
bumped your
drop to
head.
26, and I like the guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Daggone.
Like,
Why don't you just put him in the second round next time, Dom?
yeah.
I got him taking TJ Parker, the edge out of Clemson. And then obviously we have the Super Bowl champion Seattle Seahawks and the one and only Sam Darnold taking who? Can I just say I'm happy for Sam Darnold? Can we start with that?
Yeah, I am too. Anybody that spends their time
Because
in the Jets
well,
facility deserves it.
that's not even my issue. Is that the Jets blamed it all on him while they couldn't win.
All
The
right.
Panthers blamed it all on him while they couldn't win. He goes somewhere with a coach that's willing to give him a chance and let him make decisions, and they win a Super Bowl. So that just shows you it wasn't Darnold the whole time. They could both. Anyways, I'm happy for it. Dom, Seattle.
I also have them taking Colton Hood.
Okay. I have them taking inside linebacker
True.
Chase
Oh,
Basantis from Texas A&M.
check. Oh,
That kid is a good, I mean, we'll see. Um, we are definitely going to have to go back to this video whenever the draft does happen and see who had the most picks correct out of them.
I mean, guys, you could just give up now and just
Oh,
say I
here we go.
won.
This
well, like I
this
said,
guy.
this is like just guessing in the dark right now because there's no after the combine, then I would take you up on that. Put it that way.
All right, so what we'll do is we'll after the combine, which starts the 26th for defensive linemen and linebackers.
Like so, yeah.
And then the 27th, 28th for defensive backs and tight ends, and the 28th for quarterbacks, receivers, running backs. March 1st, offensive linemen. So where does that put us? March 1st, offensive lineman. So let's do this. Let's revisit this draft on March 4th's episode
Okay.
and see how many you want to change.
I'll do.
Maybe make some final, okay, I messed up here instead of well, I like obviously I had Chambliss go instead of Chambliss. Maybe I decide in 2 weeks that they're not taking a quarterback at all. Maybe they're going to take,
A punter.
yeah, maybe they're going to take Lee Hunter or somebody. So we'll just revisit that on that episode. Talk about the combine, of course.